Welcome, Chosen One.
Alright, pucker up, assholes. It's expansion day. Woo! Happy expansion day. Way of the Witcher is here. And it feels great to see all these cards in an actual deck builder instead of on an Excel spreadsheet. It's pretty nice. Now today, we're going to start off with some Skellige Witchers. There will be a second video later today with a new deck, just to get us started off nice and quick. But before we get into it, I just want to say that, you know, since we have this new gifting feature in the game now, and to celebrate the Way of the Witcher expansion, I'll be doing a little bit of a giveaway. That's right. Now, I am not a rich man, far from it, so it's going to be a humble one. But 15 Way of the Witcher kegs can be yours for free. All you have to do is leave a like on this video, be sure to be subscribed to this channel, and then leave a comment down below letting me know which card in Way of the Witcher is your favorite. Now, you don't have to explain why, but, you know, I would appreciate if you did, because that's fun. But you don't have to participate. And the winner will be chosen at random 48 hours after this video has gone out. So obviously you're watching this, the timer has started. 48 hours, and the winner will be chosen. And you'll know that the giveaway is over, because I'll leave a pinned comment letting you know who won and, you know, that it's over. And I'll also remove giveaway from the thumbnail, because I'm not gonna trick people into clicking this video after the giveaway is done. Yeah, and I'll of course contact the winner. So just leave a comment, of course just one comment per person, please. Which card is your favorite from Way of the Witcher? And the winner will be chosen at random. Now this is, you know, not affiliated with CD Projekt Red. It's just me. Just wanted to do something cool. Just want to celebrate the expansion by, you know, giving back a little. Because you guys have been so great lately. The channel has been really growing, doing really well, so thank you for that. Wanted to do something nice. It's small, but I mean, it's the first of hopefully many giveaways, so I mean, you better stay subscribed in case there's another one. Anyway. I tried recording this before, but I got kicked off the server. But they finally let me back in, and hopefully they'll let me stay. Witchers. Bear Witchers. I wanted to start off with a pure Witcher deck because it's Way of the Witcher. It's a Witcher-themed expansion. We got a bunch of new Witchers. A bunch of existing Witchers became more playable. And Skellige felt like the best approach because they got the most Witcher swarm potential. Armor Up spawns 3 Witchers. The Quartermaster with his nice little typo. It's hard to type with only one arm. He's a Witcher that can spawn 2 more Witchers. And then we have a Selective Mutation, which will help us draw into, you know, some of our specific cards while also spawning 2 Witchers. And yeah, I really felt like Skellige was the best way to do a pure Witcher deck. We got the Witcher Trio, who were buffed to 3 Strength, 7 Provisions, but they now have Adrenaline 4. I don't expect them to be very good, but at least they'll be fine, and at least they're Witchers, right? It goes with the theme. Helps with Leo, who will boost health by 1 for every Witcher I control. And they will all be boosted by Vesemir Mentor, who also has Adrenaline now. So if you play him with more than 5 cards left in your hand, he will only boost the Witchers on the board. If you play him after, he will do what he used to do. Boost all Witchers in hand, deck, and board. And I think Vesemir can be a good like round 1 finisher for us. We spam a lot of Witcher students and, you know, just some basic Witchers. Vesemir comes down for, I mean, easily 10 plus points and sets up carryover. Now, there's a little bit of contradiction between him boosting all the Witchers and the Bear Witcher Mentor. Like, the Mentors are clashing a little bit. Because he wants them to stay damaged, and Vesemir will make sure that these tokens, which are damaged, you know, upon playing Armor Up, they'll be healed. But the Bear Witcher Adepts and the Bear Witchers can still be damaged despite being boosted. And, you know, the Quartermaster can, of course, set up some boosted units for us while swarming Witchers. So there's still synergy. I mean, the deck is not optimized. I just wanted to go all out on the Witchers. Gone a little bit back and forth. I wanted to include Gerd. But ultimately I wanted to add Erden. I had the bear, the dire bear, but I really wanted Erden. In case we queue into some Squirtle movement or some greedy monster bullshit. Really want Erden. And you know, dire bear does not work against movement because he gets moved. And in order to bump it up to Erden, I had to take out Gerd. And I mean, he's not that special. I mean, we're not really that much about damaging our opponent. It's more about damaging ourselves and just existing in plentiful amounts. Which is nice. We also have Arnagod, who will gain armor on deploy for every damaged unit on the board. That includes our own and our opponent's. Hopefully we'll get some armor on him. Vesemir Mentor will put him to 8 strength, and of course, you know, his adrenaline effect. When your opponent plays a unit, damage that unit by Arnagod's power, and damage Arnagod by that unit's power. So when he's boosted to 8, you know, he will deal more damage, and he can take a little bit of extra hits. Like maybe 1 extra hit. Like 1 power isn't that big of a difference. But we can't tutor him with Geralt Quinn. And if we do it with Adrenaline 3, he will get a shield. So the first unit the opponent plays won't damage Arnagod. It'll just hit the shield. Which will allow us to probably get some good value from this. Now, like I said, Vesemir Mentor is intended as a round 1 finisher. We can tutor him with Geralt, or we can get him with Selective Mutation. Because he now has Adrenaline, we can get him with this, which I think is really good. It's just a really neat combo. I prefer not to have to use Gwen to get him. Just because, you know, Gwen is really good with Arnagod, but sometimes you have to. Sometimes you really, really have to. I went with Blaze of Glory. Now, initially I thought, you know, Patricidal Fury might be the best for a deck like this. And for a slightly different variant, I'm sure it would be. But, I mean, we've seen enough of Patricidal Fury, and I wanted some big boy removal available for some of the big, scary cards in the expansion. So we do have Jutta, and we do have Hjalmar. Hjalmar does have some other pretty good targets. We have Berengar, who's just a 9. The Bear Witchers are 8s. The Adepts are 7s. Like, Hjalmar is always going to have some good targets here. The main one of course, is Jutta Antimon. It's, of course, her. We have the new location, which I absolutely love. It will spawn one of the Bronze Bear Witchers for us, whichever one we need the most. And it has resilience, so it will stick with us into the next round, and it can heal adjacent units by 3. Now, of course, we want our units to stay damaged for as long as possible, but if we drop, like, the ones that will get the most damage, if we just drop them next to Harn Kaduk, sorry. We just drop it next to that, and on our last turn, just heal them up for whatever damage is left. If Arnagod takes a big hit but survives, healing him by 3 could actually be really, really profitable. And you know, in some matchups, if he takes a massive hit, barely survives, the opponent isn't playing a lot of boosts, we can Erden our own row to heal him up and maybe heal up some Bear Witchers as well. Although we will have a lot of boosts. But you know, in the matchups where that's relevant, we should just try to play, you know, our big boosts, Leo and the Bear Witcher Mentors. Just play them on the other row, and then put all the damaged units on a row of their own, which we can Erden if need be. And I guess that is pretty much it. Giga Scorpion Decoction, just for a little bit of extra removal. I needed a 5, and there were no bronze units I wanted, so I put in Runestone. Runestone is relevant, though. I mean, if I remember correctly from what little Witcher 3 I've played, you like go around and collect them from places of power, right? And you do... it like buffs your signs, right? I could be wrong. Anyway, let us jump into the very first gameplay in Way of the Witcher. Hope I don't get kicked off the server just for changing my card back. That would be very sad. Anyway, why don't I see you in the gameplay? Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed the expansion. Alright, I have been very lucky in the past to not run into any problems while recording the gameplay. Day 1 of expansion, it's always the goddamn lockdown players. Well, we don't need our leader. We really don't. We have kind of a dead card in Jutta, but she could be healed. So she's actually not that bad. Alright, first time playing these cards. What do we have? We can get Vesemir, which is fantastic. We can get a lot of damaged units on the board. Why don't we kick one of you? That could be nice. We also gotta shuffle something back. We gotta remember that. Ooh. Okay. I'm mulliganing Arnagod because, you know, we have Gwent and we don't have to use it for Vesemir, so it just works out. It's just good. I'm not quite sure what we want to shuffle back. Probably an armor up. Depends. What do we start with though? Quartermaster? I guess so. Let's start off with a Quartermaster. The first card I play after the expansion drops is the one I revealed. That feels good. My opponent has to read it because, you know, he doesn't know new cards. He's just playing Lockdown. Alright, Magnet Division. So we can now armor up on that. Gives us those, and we can just ping off the armor. Look at that. 6 Witchers by turn 2. Really, double Magnet Division? Are you sure about that? Alright, I think I mean, I gotta get Vesemir in my hand as soon as possible so I can drop him on turn 5. So I guess I'll just do that. Put Vesemir into my hand. We didn't get any of the Witcher trio, which means we'll get to play them as finishers later. Let's see. We're on 7. I think I ditched the armor up. Or just Berengar. I mean, this is 5, 6, 7, 8. No, we ditched Berengar. It's just better. Armor up is just better. Look at all these Witcher boys. I think he may pass. I think he may be on the 3 shielded cards and pass strategy. Which is interesting. That's Adrenaline 4. We can't do that. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, I can't. Okay, so it's not 3 shitty cards and pass. It's something else. I mean, I can play this for what, 10? But I also want to play him. But that takes off all the value from this. This is what I was talking about with the contradiction. Vesemir can be played later, though.
Embrace the cold, let it sink into your bones.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite normal. Like I'm... Whenever we get an expansion, like, I record as soon as I can. And it's very normal to not really run into decks that have new cards at all. Oh my god. I think we're getting a pass here. Judging by... What is that? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? That's a big Vez. And now all our Witchers are boosted by 1. So we have carryover. So we're going to go into this big time. There's the Witcher trio. Adrenaline 4. I mean, looking at this hand, right? I think we can do some good stuff with this. And just kind of go for it. I think maybe I wanted to mulligan the Mentor, but I don't want to brick these. I really don't. So I think we open with... this? Or him? Let's just open with... Assassination. Let's play this. And we'll get... I mean, it's just Witcher Swarm, dude. We have Leo in hand, so getting 2 of these going, it's gonna be pretty hot. Yeah, you better read my cards, brother. They're new. They're brand new. Okay. Oh, I thought they removed his armor to up his power, but they just upped his power. That makes sense, because he is armored cavalry. So, I get it. I get it. You're odd. Yes, I play right into assassination, because, you know what, why not? Why shouldn't I? Of course he had it too. Alright, this is getting kind of annoying. I do have these. They will work now. Yep. I mean, Leo will still play for quite a bit of points. Even though nothing else here will. Why am I not allowed to see that? That's new. And very annoying. I hope that's not intentional, because I didn't like that. I should be able to see the goddamn cards. Alright, we can go for this now. It probably gets locked. But it would be very funny if it didn't. Ooh. Oh yeah.
Your body is stronger than your steel.
It probably gets locked or invocationed. Like, it's not a card that's gonna stick. Ever. Even with the shield. Just do it. Please. That's not the card you need to read. Read the one in your hand that says Laka unit or Vilgefortz unit. Come on, give me Yutta. I mean, I have so many big units in my deck. That's fine. That's fine. Perfectly fine. I mean, you still... I don't know, you can still do some things, probably. I don't know. Alright, I will tolerate Lockdown, but I will not tolerate Lippy Ceres. That was a garbage match. Is it movement? No, it's just gonna be standard control. Well, we're not super vulnerable to control except for, you know, your boy. I don't like this hand. That's better. We're gonna need this for that sweet last say. He gets killed. He just gets so killed. Every time. Okay. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Well, I get to go second this time, so I'm gonna regret this. I always end up regretting it. Okay. I don't always end up regretting it. I hate that that had to happen. But, you know, it kind of did. It kind of did have to. Not a lot of Witchers in this hand. I don't like that. But I can grab... Not a lot. He can play a Witcher. At this point, I think we kind of need it. Yeah, I'll take Geralt. And what we don't need... is... you. There's no reason to go for, you know, trying to get a shield on Arnagod against this, because he's going to get Curse of Corruption, Heat Waves, you name it. There's nothing he won't get. This is a matchup where Last Say Irden can be pretty good. Which is why I spend my leader, because I need that Last Say. Unfortunately, I'm not doing well on points. All things considered. It just goes for the biggie. The biggie boy. I need Witchers, right? So I think I Geralt for the Quartermaster or Armor Up. I can't get Armor Up. What am I talking about? I'd like to give him a shield, but I can't. So I'm gonna grab this man. He may eat a second rebuke. It's really a shame. I'd love it if he didn't, though. It's like the one card that he can valuably kill. And it sucks. Okay. Well, we can drop Vesemir now. It's not enough to get us ahead. But I'm not sure that's what we're going for anyway.
No, oh no. You can't just sacrifice it.
That's true. You can't just sacrifice prize-winning cow, because it doesn't have Death Wish anymore. It used to, in beta. Now it's Order. This Mentor is going to be garbage. Although I can play this, so at least the Mentor will play for you know, 6. I'm gonna thin. The more Witchers I can swarm while staying ahead, the easier it'll be for Mentor to get me ahead. He currently plays for... He's still emoting. You're muted, bro. Mentor right now plays for 11. Which is very good. My opponent is playing slow crap. I mean, I'll take the Mentor now that I can, right? Yeah. Right now I can't damage anything here, or make it damaged. But this will still be... Oh, shut up. I see you there. You're probably spamming the same... Ooh, Shoop play Gwent card now, because Shoop's stupid. What are you doing? You're gonna make him damaged? That gives me points, bro. And actually... You're actually giving me a whole lot of points right now. I wonder if he thought that worked like Skull, and you're like, ooh, if I get it to 5, he'll die. It won't. Oh, come on. You can't play the most shithead deck in the game and then spam emotes. Okay. Well, this plays for 5, 6, 7, 8.
You think this is a storm? Then you know nothing.
What's left in your hand, dude? I should have like post-it notes so I could just stick it to the screen so I didn't have to look at that. Okay, we win on even and keep Erden. It's like my lucky day. Now, do I want to bleed? I mean, I could bleed. With the right hand, I could bleed. But card advantage, last say. Some more value on some of these cards. I'm not too scared of his boosts. We can draw into Hjalmar to kill something. Yeah, let's try this. Would be very satisfying to beat this deck and this emoting son of a bitch. Well, he just plays the Hamadryad. I can't look at this. I need to put a piece of paper. I'm gonna take this letter. I'm gonna fold it over the screen. Oh, I can't see him anymore. Okay, just hide him. I can see everything I need to see, but he's hidden. Good, perfect. Kind of a good hand. I can't do much better, although I can do better. Let's see if I mulligan this. And this. Okay. I would have loved to have gotten this, and even armor up would have been great. Figus. Doesn't... I mean, I should just leave that. But it does make it tricky to play Hjalmar and armor up. But it encourages him to row stack, which I want him to do, right? At least for a little bit. If I just play this... He's played all rebukes. God, I just realized the boost from Vesemir is completely wasted on this. Yeah, it's just Vesemir boosting everything is not flawless for a deck that has self-wound stuff going for it.
Got business for me?
Alright, I mean, yes, like I want him to stack all these buffs. Right? Row stack them. Lose. But I also want to be able to play the cards. I have to kill it.
Who wants to taste Skellige steel?
It's a shame, but I have to do it. I wonder, can I play on a god? He will die. He will die a most horrible death. Okay, that's gonna keep healing. Thank you. Why not take the death blow? I don't know. You stupid? Maybe. Take that. That's not gonna be boosted anyway, so it doesn't hurt Irden. The thing is, he's not going to have many units left to play. Like, he has one in hand. Probably just the one. We're probably going to see Elias. Welcome Defender. Okay.
We must do life alone. Better get used to it.
Yeah, 4 armor. I mean, heat wave trades evenly, so I don't care. Yeah, you stack those buffs. You stack those buffs, alright.
More pain now, less pain later.
I want to see this hit Gord. Hit him. I know you'll die in the process, but I want to see it. It's actually really bad that he did it. Although the best Irden is here, right? 8, 9, 14. Yeah. I'll just play this first. So Arnagod was actually very counterproductive here. Luckily it was fine. And I can remove this piece of paper. I'm not going to GG. I almost GG'd. Come on. Don't remind me that I didn't put you in the deck. Alright, Skellige, please don't be Lipiceros again. I'll take any Skellige besides that. Any. I didn't want that either, but like I said, I'll take it. Let's see how we fare. We're not that vulnerable to removal. Except for, you know, some of us. As you can see, he's already been hit by some removal. Removal of his arm. I mean, just a couple of armor ups and then Vesemir. It's pretty good. And then just 2 of those to start us off with. Yes. Berengar. It's pretty good. Our leader won't do much in this matchup, unfortunately, which is a shame. Oh. Oh, it's a Witcher deck, but it's just using Patricidal Fury. Okay, I like this. I'm on board. I'm on board with this. It's kind of a shame that when we finally run into someone playing new cards, it's just the same new cards that I'm playing. But it'll be nice to see how the versions pair up. How they compare, rather. He's gonna just Champions Charge my shielded up Arnagod, so... Yeah, there's no use in pinging. There's no use. Don't do it. So I guess he's fine at 9, right? on, guys, we gotta get this bloodthirst off the board. Get it off!
Go ahead. Stare at me stump again.
Yeah, you're playing against the guy that revealed this. What an honor. I'm not sure that's the best way to use it. You know, I could use it to... I don't know. The thing is, with this current hand, where we don't have the Bear Witcher Mentors, it's actually really good. It's just the Mentors clashing with Vesemir just a little bit. Oh yeah, he can do that. Well, I can kill it now. It's fine. I'll get more dudes. Do I want to kill it, or do I just want to kill these? Honestly, don't think it matters too much. Yes. My boys. But yeah, like I said, you know, without the Bear Witcher Mentor in my hand, just all of this stuff is just good. Because I don't have to worry about sequencing and keeping them damaged. It's just, I didn't want to play a Witcher deck, a Bear Witcher deck, without a Bear Witcher Mentor. But he is arguably not fantastic in this. He's going to be great in Queensguard. That's for sure. Because they don't heal. They don't get boosted. You never boost a Queensguard. Never. Ah, Neuromancy. I see you're a man of taint. What's it going to be? Vesemir? No. You got the location? Unit Quartermaster? Yep. Figures.
Take care of your blades and they'll take care of you.
I think it's time.
Much left of that.
I think it was time. So far, very similar cards. Of course, some differences that aren't leader related. Just I don't want to play on Neuromancy. Run one leader. Are you gonna drop a mentor? No, you want a champion's charge. My 10. Was that really worth it, my dude? Here's a 15. Bet you wish you'd taken that instead. Well, it only does the one. I mean, he's clogging my row, so I can't play these. But that's fine. I will play Berengar, though. I feel like he's had opportunities to play this earlier for decent value, so I don't know if he messed up the adrenaline or he just doesn't get it. Or maybe he didn't want the extra points. Who knows? Oh, that's nice. He went that route. Please don't win. Okay. Well, I don't have room for these, and I'm not committing this, so I'll let him have it. Unless he has Vesemir. Okay, so we have carryover and our leader. I mean, he got to go second, and he spent his single-use leader, and he had to go card down. Like, I don't think we're in trouble. And it's better to draw them, so you can just safely mulligan them. Oh god. This is not as good. Erden is not good here. I'll dump him if I can. Yeah, he's not gonna be good. Like he's good against Boar and the Mentor, but we've already seen a lot of those. What are you doing? Okay. He's doing that. He's definitely doing that.
Get it right. No place safer than the belly of a mountain.
The thing is... Oh, I can't do it yet. I have to actually wait a turn before I can do it. What do I play in the meantime? Irden? God, if I had just had one card less, then I could have Geralt, Gwent. They would have fought, would have popped the shield. I wouldn't have taken any damage either. And then I play mine, which will be shielded. So he just pops my shield, but I kill his. If I just had one less card. What are the odds? Okay. See, in this particular matchup, that's way better than Erden. I mean, I could have saved this.
We passed through life alone. Better get used to it.
It gets me ahead. You know, it punishes his strange bleed. I have a good leader target if I want it. Strange draws in this one. Okay. Yeah, I could have saved it. Could have saved this for next round, but I think we're fine. I think we are good. I mean, if I draw into another one of these, I can shuffle it back. So I'm actually safe to take a mulligan. Okay. And as for our adrenaline card, I think it's just going to be a Bear Witcher. Just gotta remember to not instantly pop these, because it's not appropriate. What do we shuffle back? The Mentor? No, the Runestone. It's the Runestone. So I'll just do this. Grab this. Put back the Runestone. Okay, so since we're approaching the end of the video, instead of spending a lot of time, after the gameplay, I'm just gonna, talk a little bit about my experiences with the deck now. Round 1 is usually been pretty nice. And, like the Mentors usually can play for decent value despite, the slight lack of synergy. Not lack of synergy, but the omnipotent presence, the omnipresence of anti-synergy, I guess I should rather say. But the swarm aspect, the Witcher swarm aspect, is working really well.
Oh, that dancing around. It's not for me.
I'm really happy about that. What's the best way to approach this? I think I'll do this to damage it, and then do this to damage that. I know he benefits from it as well, but I mean, I benefit from his. Like, we're fine. If he wants to kill one... No, he just gives us both more value. Okay.
Need a hand? Just chop one off.
Haven't even spent my leader. Don't know if I'll have to. So he's probably, you know, going non-Vesemir Mentor. Which, you know, is understandable. Because it's... There's some counter synergy. But Skellige spawns Witchers so well and swarms them out like crazy. Makes Vesemir Mentor and Leo really good. Really, really good. Alright. I hope the video isn't too long, because I do want to just briefly open up the deck and take one last look here. Irden, you know, it was great against Nature's Gift. But obviously I was preparing for matchups that I really shouldn't be expecting this soon after the expansion dropped. Like, people are not going to be playing a bunch of new greedy decks. It's going to be a lot of the old stuff. And then, you know, Skellige, which Irden sucks against. So maybe I don't like him. I mean, that's just a meta call. Like, if the meta evolves into a boost heavy greedy meta, Irden can win you games in this deck. But if it doesn't, then, you know, take him out, play something else, have a good time. But yeah, like, the idea of taking out the mentors really sucks, because I want this to be a fully thematic Bear Witcher Swarm deck. And, you know, we still put damage units on the board. Like, we still have this can set up 2 damage units. This sets up 3. This can set up 2. This is 1. Like, the synergy is there. It's just, you gotta, it's kind of tricky with the Vesemir. But overall, I liked it. I think Blaze of Glory worked out fine, especially, you know, with selective mutation. I think this card is gonna be really good, because, like, you have 2 bricks here. You don't want to draw Yutta, but you do have, like, this controlled redraw, which is very nice. Very nice. I was able to get Vesemir Mentor when I wanted him every match. I did have to use Gwent a couple of times to do so, which kind of sucks, but, you know. Shield doesn't protect Arnagod from Heatwave, so who cares? Arnagod also did lose value from, or can lose value from the whole boosting thing. But honestly, like, the units that get damaged by themselves, they still get damaged. So if you just time your cards properly and you have to mulligan a bit more carefully, you can definitely get there. You can definitely play Bear Witcher Mentor for good points, and then Vesemir Mentor for good points. Obviously, if you can play Vesemir after Bear Witcher Mentors, you do get extra points because you have more Witchers. So the sequencing still makes sense. My main concern was, right, Vesemir Mentor, Adrenaline 5, you have to go deep into the round to be able to play him, and then just in case your opponent takes a pass that really doesn't click right with your game plan, it can be kind of weird. But with how well we swarm, like, he is good just as, like, a swarm payoff, so we don't need him round 1. Like, if we win round 1 without him because the opponent, you know, takes a, you know, unfortunate but yet kind of fortunate pass, like, he'll find use later. And, you know, if you know, round 2, if round 1 goes deep enough, and, you know, round 2 you start off with a maximum of 6 cards, and the opponent dry passes, You can, you know, play Vesemir as a dump and get his adrenaline effect. Although I think, you know, with the swarm capabilities of this deck, I think he's just better as, you know, like his non-adrenaline power is probably his biggest power in this, which is nice. Witcher Trio, I mean, they were alright. They were alright. They were not too clunky to use, mulligan-wise or adrenaline-wise, so I'm satisfied with that. But yeah. They're gonna need some tweaks, some tinkering, but I enjoyed this archetype. I think it was really cool. It was really fun to just play a shit ton of Witchers, and the swarm potential was insane. Like, you could just make it a swarm deck with Bone Talismans, honestly. Like, you could. Because the swarm is crazy. Like, you have 4 bronzes that can each put 3 units on your board. And then you have this, which can spawn another Quartermaster, which will put another 3 units on the board. You have these. Like, it's a good swarm deck. And, you know, it comes with its own payoff in the form of Mentor. That's nice. Anyway, sorry for rambling. It's a brand new deck. I like to, you know, look back at the decks and see what worked, see what didn't, so I can make them better next time. If you have any suggestions on how to improve this, I'd be happy to hear them. And yes, don't forget about the giveaway. Just like, subscribe, and comment down below which card from Way of the Witcher is your favorite. And have a chance to win 15 Way of the Witcher kegs for free. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Another one coming out later today. I'm going to try my hand at Skellige movement, which looks really, really cool and hopefully isn't as overpowered as I think it may be, because I do want to play it. But if it's OP, I'm not going to keep playing it. But yeah, stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for more Way of the Witcher content coming, you know, more or less every day going forward. And hope to see you again soon. Until then, have a good one. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Thumbs up. Bye.